Hello, I'm back. I went to the beach for about 2 hours, ordered some food, ate, and walked back up. So, there are some people that's concerned about my safety. I did come here with 7 women as a group, and they left, and I decided to stay. I decided to stay because what's on my hair? I decided to stay because I didn't feel like I got what I came for. I didn't feel like uh, I think just fulfilled the destiny of it. There was something missing, so I decided to stay, and I was having such a good time. So a couple days after I decided to stay, another Kimberly decided to stay with me, and she's leaving April 3rd. I'm not sure what day I'm leaving. I might leave around that day too. But as far as my safety, ever since we got here, ever since I got off the plane, the same the same tour guide, driver, security guard that picked us up from the airport was with us every day, everywhere we went. We were never alone. When the group of girls left on the 20th, that same person is still with me. I've never been out in Africa alone. I've never been anywhere uh, by myself. They won't let me go. The only way I'll go somewhere alone is if I just decide to walk off. Um, I went one day to the market, and a, a different security guard took me. That lives at the resort that I'm staying at. He took me out, and that day my iPhone 11 came up missing. Nobody touched it but me. His fear was they're gonna accuse me. They're gonna blame me for you losing your phone because Kimberly, I was your security. I was supposed to watch you and make sure you and all your things were safe. And I said, there's no way they can blame you. I have my own phone. You never touched my phone. Sure enough, we got back and they blamed him. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. So it was explained to me that this is how it was explained to me so I could understand it. Kimberly, if the president go, if the CIA or whoever the president's security is takes him out, it's the president, his wallet, and a cell phone. All three of those things better come back, or somebody's going to have to answer. It's going to be hell. He says, so that's how the people here feel. You were her security. You took her out, and she came back missing her phone. And I told him, don't worry, I had insurance on the phone. Once I get back to the States, I can get another iPhone. So don't worry about my safety. I'm okay here. I've literally been treated like royalty since I've been here, since day one. As soon as we got off the plane, when they finally let us out the airport, I wanted to smoke a cigarette. Some guy charged me 20 CDs to light my cigarette. And I don't know how much 20 CDs is at the time, because I had just stepped out the airport and I had just got CDs. The security guard that came to pick us up, that's how I met him. He walked up and snatched the $20 out of the man's hand and told him, don't you ever do that. Why would you do that to her? All she needs is a light. So he turned to me and said, the next time you need a light, I have a lighter in the van. Don't you ever give these people money to light your cigarette. So that was my first introduction to our driver. So from that day until now, he's been with us. When I went on the tour yesterday, somebody said there was a strange man in the background and made them nervous or something. My security, my driver is never, he's literally never more than 10 feet from me, behind. If it's a group of us, he's usually in the back walking to see everything. If it's me and him, he walks in the front of me to clear whatever path has to be cleared. But yesterday for the tour, Gideon, who was my tour guide, before we went on the tour, they explained to me that Gideon he's a tour guide. He is responsible for you once you get on this boat and go to the island and come back. Gideon is responsible for you even though you have a person with you. So with Gideon came the driver of the boat. So on, and then there was some ladies that live on the village that wanted to ride in the boat just because, you know, they were going home and they just wanted to ride on the boat with me. And the boat driver, his wife was one of the people, and he's like, no, you can't get on this boat. This is not for you. This is a special boat for this lady, and you can't ride. But we're all going to the same island. They're going back and forth in their own language. I only know what happened because my driver told me what happened. So the driver said, Kimberly, they want to ride with you. Like, do you mind? And I'm like, yeah, let them get on the boat. If everybody can fit and is safe, let's go. So that's part of the video that you might see. As you might see, I was safe on the island. Nothing happened. I had a good time. I took a couple pictures in the boy's room just because he wanted to show me how one room looked. And the only room he could take me into, the only house he could take me into was his house. So he went in and showed me his room. And I bought some fresh raw honey. I saw 2 alligators. And he also explained to me that the alligators they don't bother them. He said, all the years we've lived on this island, nobody's drowned or gotten eaten by alligators, killed by a snake. Nothing like that has ever happened. He said every week or something, I can't remember, they sacrifice an animal for the safety. So the visitors can be safe and the people on the island can be safe. So they give a sacrifice for the safety. Let me see what else. I did sit down and get the history of the village. And they were telling me that at night the water is dark, but sometimes people get sick or people have a baby. They do have to get on the water at night with the light on that same boat and go through the jungle to get people back to the land, to the hospital. And that's pretty much it. I enjoyed myself. I took the 1.5 mile walk back to the office and then about, I don't know, 2 blocks back to the car that I rode in. But yeah, I'm cool. I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel scared. I don't feel nervous. I'm protected all the time. They're not gonna let anything happen to me. I mean, anything can happen. Hell, they could kill me. They could do something to me. But nobody outside of this circle is gonna bother me. They can't. Nothing's gonna happen. So for those of you who are worried and concerned, I'm cool. I'm okay here. I'm having a good time. And tomorrow, this weekend, I just went on vacation. We did the tour yesterday. Today, I'm not doing anything at all. Like I said, I walked down to the beach, ordered some food, and walked to the water, and came back up. Now I'm going to probably go. I might take a shower and relax. I might just sit for a while. I'm not sure. But today is just a break. I'm not doing anything. We're not going out to do anything. Tomorrow, I told them I wanted to go horseback riding like a week ago. So tomorrow, I'm going horseback riding. And then after that, I'll go home. I'll go back to One Africa's resort where I'm staying at. So I love you all, and I appreciate you watching this whole journey. I appreciate the comments and the likes and everything. And I'll talk to you soon.